NGTV, l'objectivité avec nous.
You can't change a man because you love him. A man changes himself because he loves you. You can't change a man because you love him. A man changes himself because he loves you. It is on that why saying this afternoon that we start this first edition of the program in the heart of the city for the first day of the month of July. Oh my God, it's a new month. A new month, you know, a new month always filled with a lot of things, a lot of adventures. You think about so many things that you want to do in the course of that month. This is the month of July, and when we think about July, we obviously think about school, because as from the month of August, some people will be going back to school already, especially those who will be writing the ordinary level and advanced levels. They have to return back to school. Most of them who are in the boarding schools, of course, we want to say that prepare hard, and also those who are expecting the exam, because as from tomorrow most examinations results will be out, and some people will start crying like le jour des résultats les larmes vont couler. But whatever the case, I hope people wouldn't cry about that, because they worked so hard all through the year 2018-2019 to be able to make it for the next year, so that they go to the next class or they move to higher education. It is on that we start this program of In the Heart of the City. We are very happy to have you on set. You know, as I said, since it's the start of the month, please don't let anything bring you down, okay? Don't think about anything, please. Forget about anything that might be bothering you. You know, when it's the start of a new day, a new month, a new year, start with new things. Don't think about the past. When you think about the past, it brings you down. It puts a lot of stress on you. I don't think you want to stress up, because if you want to stress up, you reduce, like the slaves. You know, the slaves don't want to keep a particular shape, but since as you want to keep your shape, don't stress about anything. See life to be beautiful the way it is. In the Heart of the City is the same as always. I want to use this opportunity to greet all those who are watching us from Fumban and from the littoral region. We are very happy to have you on set today. We know many of you out there watching us, and we are going to give you just the very best this afternoon, this very first day of the month of July. We have our business corner, of course. We have the kitchen with the countryside cuisine with Miss B, of course. We have our health page. Today we'll talk about something that is very easy. What you know, it's very common with people, but you don't know exactly what to do at that point in time. But today we're going to tell you what you need to do when you have a particular ill. While waiting that Simon H gets us on set, our question is already on your screen. It's already placed there. What is the most easy and most difficult thing in life? What is the most easy and the most difficult thing in life? So dear televiewers, just send us your text messages on the number you have on your screen, 676 17 6503. 676 17 6503, and of course we will read your messages as the program unfolds. As you can see, I have two ladies with me. We are all dressed the same, white and black. I don't know if it's a planned act or it's just happens, a coincidence, but whatever the case, we'll discover that. Good afternoon, Miss B.
Thank you, Binda. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be this week again. You decided to wear red hair.
Ah, yeah, of course. I decided to, I have to change the look. I'm used to black and stuff like that, so I had to change.
Okay, it's a pleasure to be with televiewers again. It's a pleasure to be with you. A banner over there by the wide the background there. And of course, Miss B, Bane, Binda, we here, loving the program, The Heart of the City. A beautiful start of the week again. Happy New Month to all our televiewers and lovers of the program in The Heart of the City.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss B. We hope you had a splendid weekend.
Oh yeah, it was You understand?
Okay, we are, of course, the start of a new month.
Okay.
What do you have in mind? What are your plans for this month of July?
July at the corner, 6 months gone. If you have not made it for the past 6 months, start thinking big. We're already out of the heat. Just start thinking, because very soon we need to start counting achievements for 2019. And so the heat is already finished. If you've not done it, if you every day you collect and you visit, one further road, wife doesn't have accounts of how you fine, we will soon reach December, and that's when you're like, this month, before you know, in YBS, you understand?
Of course, very soon you soon reach December, and then before you know it, time has already gone. Good afternoon, Ibanetung.
Good afternoon to you, Binda. You look beautiful this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to you.
Thank
Ms.
you.
B. Good afternoon to all our tele viewers, and of course, a happy new month and a happy new week. Like Miss Binda said, there it is July, and we are already thinking about school. So, and this is the best time to start preparing for rentrée scolaire.
Rentrée scolaire, not rentrée scolaire. It comes with a lot of anger.
Exactly, it comes with a lot of anger, and that's why we call it rentrée scolaire. However, la rentrée scolaire ou rentrée scolaire, this is the time parents need to really prepare for their back to school, because as August approaches, things are really going to become hyper expensive in the market. And wise parents, this is a time you should get into that market and buy. Even if you shouldn't even buy too much. Just buy little by little from now, such that before the end of this month you must have covered a very good quantity of the stuff you're supposed to buy for your children before they head back to school in September, such that when the others who are not preparing yet start running helter-skelter in August to prepare, you are like relaxed.
Some others even prepare in September.
Exactly. Some people even prepare in September, and you're going to save cost as well, because something that a pair of shoes that you can buy for 1,500 francs now is going to cost about 2,500 and more during that season, during that rentrée scolaire season. So if you are wise, this is the time to act.
So this is the time for parents to start preparing for the school year. If you want your child to have no problem at the start of the school year 2019-2020, of course, you need to go to the market. Let me just direct you. If you are in Bafoussam, just go to Marché Casablanca and start getting shoes for your kids. These Okrika shoes, or maybe you want to buy the Fiperies, of course. If you want to buy the boutique, you can go to Marché A. But if you want to get the Okrika,
Mami Douala and Papa Douala.
No, not the Mami Douala and the Papa Douala. No, the second-handed shoes.
No,
it's not the same thing. If you go there, you go have very nice shoes. Especially when you go very early in the morning.
Okay.
You don't go in the afternoon. You see, most of these guys who walk around with shoes in their hands, they pick them from there.
Okay.
That is they pick them from there, and in those shoes they are always nice ones. So people always get to find what they need.
Le secret c'est
de fouiller.
That is it.
Le secret c'est de
exactly.
When you go to the market to search these shoes, they will not tell you that. They will not pick a shoe and give it to you. No, they allow you to search. You take your time to search, and when you take time to search, obviously you will get a nice pair of shoes for your kids in preparation for the school year. If you have 5 kids, I'll show you that if you go to Marché Casa, you obviously have 5 pairs of shoes. If you want to buy one, let's say one for the moment, you have 5 pairs of shoes for each of your kids that are going to school. Having said that, we will start today with the question of the day. What is the most easy and the most difficult thing in life? For you, dear televiewers, what is the most easy and the most difficult thing in life? Somebody will tell me money, others will say work. But for you, what is the most difficult thing in life? So, Miss B, I want to start with you this afternoon. Sorry that I have to start with you the whole of this afternoon, whatever the case. So for you, what is the most easy and the most difficult thing in life?
It sounds a little bit tricky there, but I want to say that maybe, but we still coming. Let me just throw,
Okay.
a little bit of corn on the ground. and I will be right
I
back.
thought you wanted to throw calories. And then I had to choose.
Calories.
Yeah, maybe calories.
It's going to attract the fowl closer. But again, I will be right back to pick what I want. But I want to think that the most is it the most easy?
It's the same
The
thing.
easiest.
Most easy and the most difficult.
Okay. What is most easy and most difficult to find in life? As in
Thing in life.
to okay, thing in life. Good. Okay, the most easy thing.
That's the easiest and the
The
most difficult.
easiest thing to find in life. Good. I think I'll go by the easiest.
Okay.
The easiest thing to find in life, I wanna believe, is a friend. But now I've not classified that as as in a friend indeed. You
A
understand?
friend
We
in
say
need.
friend in need. Although best for all, a friend, you can find a friend easily. You can make friends easily. You can't find boom easily. You can't find love easily. You can't find whatsoever, even a job easily. But you can find friends. But now that's what makes the difference between a best friend or a good friend or a friend indeed who is a friend in need. You understand? And so the easiest thing to find is a friend, any friend.
Okay.
Even if the friend is Enja, a
Okay.
friend. And the most difficult thing to find in life, I want to say, is money.
Money.
It's money. Money and true
But some
love.
people have, for them it's easy to find money. They have to just go
Why
to
I
this.
picked I understand. Even if you have to push the trucks, even if you have to sweep somebody.
I'm not talking about sweeping or
even
anything. Going to do this.
Even
people
if
who
you
have-
deal, you need the
to
heart.
deal. These people get into
You need the
sorcery.
heart. You need to sell your conscience. You need to go the extra mile. If some need to even kill to make. It's money and true love. Difficult to find, but easy to find. Friend, Enja. Even if the friend is Enja, whatsoever friend. I'm not talking about true friends.
Just
That
a
would
friend.
be friend.
Somebody
yeah,
say, "This is my friend," even if it's just an acquaintance.
friend.
Okay. Okay, Miss B. So Ibani, for you, what is the easiest? I don't want to use easiest because it would have been complicated for our televiewers. I prefer to use the most easy and most difficult thing in life for you.
To me, the easiest thing one can get in life is happiness, because it is a decision you make.
Okay, happiness.
Yes.
I know many people out there would never agree.
To me, it is the easiest because it is often said that happiness is a choice, right? Now I decide to be happy and I decide to
Not
be
to be
unhappy.
happy.
So
Exactly.
if I say I want to find happiness, it is easy to find it. I just decide to be happy and I'm happy. And the most difficult thing, I should say, that is most difficult thing to find in life is true love.
Ah, you buy Miss B's idea. Okay.
True love only. I won't say money. Money is difficult to find, yet money is easy to find. It all depends on how you go about it, right? If you want to eat, there's easy, clean money, and there's difficult, or there's a difficult, bad money, kind of money that you have to sell your conscience and all of that. That is still difficult money. That is not easy money at all.
It's not easy
Now,
to get.
there's easy money that you simply sometimes need to use your intelligence and discover that you find a track and you're already making plenty money.
Plenty
So
of money.
the easiest thing to me is happiness, and the most difficult is finding true love.
Okay, you talked about happiness. There are some people ready to do anything to be able to find happiness. That means, let's consider marriage, where in a marriage they're giving in everything, but they don't find the happiness. Do you, in that case, what do you do? Do you still keep yourself happy, whereas the person?
Like I said, it is a matter of, it is a choice.
That's why I say, do you still stay happy even though the person you have in front of you is not happy? Because if you're not happy, the kids too will not be happy. Nobody around you will be
You
happy.
have to be happy so that your kids can be happy. Now, if you cannot find happiness in your marriage, it means that you need to find that happiness. I'm of the opinion that nothing is supposed to stop me from being happy. So anything that is trying to stop me from being happy, I get it out of my life. You know, if I have a partner
If you have a husband who is not making you happy,
who is not making you happy, and whom you try as much as possible to ensure that both of you are happy, because it is something like you have to make your partner happy, has to make you happy. Now, if you have someone who doesn't care about your happiness and doesn't care how you feel, just is of the opinion that you can just frown the entire day as long as he is happy, he's happy, that's a selfish man. I don't think that I'm going to last with such a person, because you remember, when he wants you happy, it increases your lifespan. The happier you are, the more beautiful you look, and the healthier you are. So if marriage becomes a menace to your health, I advise you quit.
So if anybody is not making you happy, you quit from the
No, you have to make your partner happy, and your partner has as the responsibility to make you happy. Now, if in his way he's thinking he's making you happy, I think that you need to really understand and take into consideration. I'm talking about a situation where somebody is aware of the fact that, for example, if I am Binda's husband, I know that I am not making you happy. I don't care if you are happy or not. I sound like what the Frenchman says, je m'en fous.
Je m'en fous. You keep
you
doing it over and over again.
Not. I know very well that whatever I'm doing is hurting you, is killing you in there. I still do it. I'm going to quit. I'll advise you to quit, because that person is not good for you. But if someone does something wrong that is hurting you, and you bring the person to notice that you are hurting me, and the person realizes that I am hurting you and I want to make you happy, then that person is worth keeping.
If that person is bent on, when you have a wound and then there's a knee,
like you keep piercing into somebody's wound,
you let go.
You have to let go, because you have to be happy.
Miss B will tell you that it's a friend that's very easy to find.
And I will still stick on that. Why? Because even with happiness, we are human beings. Nature cannot be cheated. I'm sorry to go the contrary way this afternoon. No matter how we pretend, when it's not going, it's not going.
It's not going.
And so it's difficult to find happiness. Even if you decide to be happy, there are times that even if you fight it hard, you pretend it's not going.
It's not going.
And so Miss B will still say that, hey, Bane, Uncle Heat, to say that happiness is difficult. You know why? It takes God to even be happy, because the world is so bad. I tell you what, human being is complicated, more difficult to handle than animals.
Exactly.
You understand? I give a dog a hand, the dog adjusts. You understand? Easily adjust before. Try that with the human. They give you one back.
They give you, you give a hand.
Give a word, they give 10. So all around you is temptation. All around you is irritating. All around you, you're just like, And so to find happiness, it takes grace. It takes God. It's pretty difficult. If you don't have God to even be happy, now you understand why some people kill. Now you understand why some, But again, I will still say, making friends is easy. You can easily make friends.
Okay, ça sort comme ça sort.
Even if the friendship is easy. Boom, boom. True love, happiness. Oh my God. You try to be happy. There's some people whom it's as if, they were released from hell. You understand? Just to seize your happiness. No matter what you do. Even if just like, thank you for the point you mentioned. I like the question you asked there. What if you are with a husband? It's not that easy to throw off the husband or wife.
It's for better, for worse.
Minus that, even nobody out there is better. And so you must find a way out to swallow your aloe vera, you understand? So in that kind of situation, what do we do? In a situation where this moment like this, there's no happiness, cry your sorrow. And sometimes you need to even cry to feel happy.
You need to cry to feel really happy.
So anyway,
somebody will tell you, cry, so that you...
And when you cry, you see that you can only cry. You can't kill yourself. You can't kill somebody. At the end of the day, you start smiling.
Some people cry for them is a relief. I have this reply that says that the most easy and the most difficult thing in life is mistakes. Why? Because it is easy to judge when others do it, and it's difficult to realize when we do it. So
it could still be easy. Miss B will still hit the head and say no again to that. Why? Because I tell you what, it's easier to realize people's errors. It's difficult to realize yours. Again, there's a problem. She has an error. It takes courage to tell the person that.
And the person even accepts
it. And the person accepts, and so on. You realizing it also. How many people do say yes? I'm at fault, especially between couples. How many women will say, husband, leave it, I was the problem? Or how many husbands will say, wife, leave it, I was? You understand? But again, it's your opinion. What is easiest, or easy to find, and most difficult to find. We're hoping to hear from somebody this afternoon. Maybe because somebody will tell that it's easy to have a good mom. I will still say no.
It's not easy to find a good mom.
That response there is really good. It's easy to make mistakes. That's what he
It's
said.
easy to judge when others
people
are
are quick.
yes.
We are quick to that.
And it's difficult to realize when
yes.
it is.
Thank you.
Are wrong. I think that person is very, very correct. It's just like people are often tempted to look at the log or a piece of wood that is in somebody's eye, forgetting that there's a very huge log. It'll be like Miss B. There's something here.
And you are pointing Miss B. You forget that.
Exactly. Forget that there's a very huge log right there.
The one finger is doing this.
In your eyes, exactly. So
for others are.
I think I'm going to really agree with that person, because into society today it's difficult to not even talking about couples and all of that, just in a contemporary life,
society.
right? In our society, it's difficult for someone to say I am wrong. It's difficult to say someone really realizing that the attitude I put out there is wrong. People always look for a way to justify their act. I have a reason why I did it. I have this reason why I did it. It's true that so many people have reasons why they did party or why they carried out a specific act. You have your reasons, whatever it is, but it's very difficult to have somebody who will really say, I am wrong, yes, I am wrong, I am this attitude this particular act or state of mind that I created is very, very wrong and I need to correct it. It's but difficult, very, very difficult. Yet, it is very, very easy to know that what this guy did. Look at me, this lady. She fights in the neighborhood, in the Carrefour. She does this. Somebody.
It's difficult to just say, to voice it out
somebody
that
will
way.
always be there to tell you that what you like. Somebody will always be there to judge each and every move that you make in life. Forgetting that the same moves that a person does is the same move that you make, but you realize that that person's move is wrong. Meanwhile, you justify yours.
That means we are good at judging other people and forgetting that we too have our own mistakes. There was one time Miss B had to say that if somebody is doing something wrong, you just approach the person and tell the person. It's not a way of judging the person. It's just a way of telling the person that this thing you're doing, it's wrong. You cannot force the person to change the way the person's behaving. You are just saying your point of view. It's either you take it or you leave it. Most people, even if it's easy to judge people, it's true it's easy to judge people when they do mistakes. But is it very easy to go to somebody and tell the person that you've done this, and the person easily accepts just that?
That's a beautiful one there. Of course, the society, the world we live in, things like this must happen. That's what makes the world. Of course, we must have those things. People, all these. You have done this. You have working related environments. Neighborhoods, house. Schools and so on. All over villages and so on. But again, it will be dangerous when you keep it there. This person has done something. You're grumbling with him. That's what push people to go the
Extra,
yeah,
exactly.
Kill, hate. The Bible says hatred is already murder.
Hatred is murder.
Hating, killing, and many more. That's what push some people to gossip others. That's what push people, to feel like poisoning something or putting something on the thing for the person to smash. Or you understand? Because why? You nursed it there. When you air it out, there's some sort of relief. There's some sort of, you can easily forget, you understand? But when you keep it, they see that it keeps eating you up. But when you entertain the courage and walk up to that person, you realize within the twinkle of an eye is gone. You understand? But again, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it is the best way. The hard way is the only way. You understand? It is the best way, and you realize that if we are for here, we for practice, that this environment will be a better place. But if we don't, just imagine what will happen. Just try to think.
Because in an environment where everybody is out to nail the other, it becomes complicated.
Yeah, you know that when I do this, I will, you understand, will hit. You did this, I will hit. And everybody will try to be up, you understand. But once we start keeping it, now you understand why some people just look at others. You understand? Others, but it's best to walk up to the person, it's hard. The person may not accept, but you do what you know. You know the truth is powerful.
Yeah.
No matter how we try
It's
to,
sometimes very difficult.
it's like
to
your
see.
shadow. You can't run from it. No matter how the person will argue, you understand. Once it's the truth, I tell you what is powerful. It will definitely play. It will definitely play. It will definitely do something. It will change. It will, beat the environment. It will. There will be a plus or an upper hand when it comes to the truth. So that's just all we can say this afternoon.
Okay, thank you for your contribution as concerns the question of today. It was a great talk. We had to illustrate on so many things that are easy, some others that are difficult, things that it's difficult to find in life. Of course, Miss B had to give us some examples, the same as Ibane. And you, televiewers, just send us your own, what is the most easy and most difficult thing in life for you. Just send us your text messages with your answer, what you think is easy and difficult in life. We're waiting for your text messages. We will, of course, go to the next slot of today. We want to make money, want to make clean money. You know, Miss B had to say money, that some people had to push trucks so hard in order to make
Everything is difficult to make money.
in order to make money. Even those who God get themselves who saw their hands to make money, it's difficult. You see, most of them, there was a day I was around Total there. It was raining. I had to stand behind to run away from the rain. Those guys that are packed around there, they came and stood in front, and then they were discussing, and then they had to take an illustration from a particular tribe. I don't want to call it tribe here. They say those guys, today you see them selling knives. You know these knives that knives. Tomorrow you see them selling locks. Exactly. Tomorrow they have a truck. After tomorrow they have a big store. The next day you see them behind a peak. You don't know what, you can imagine what they are doing behind the peak. You see the peak shouting. You can imagine what they are doing behind the peak. You see that it's still difficult to make money because they have to go through conditions to be able to make money. Just to use this opportunity to say good afternoon to all those who are around Total, Marché A, Marché C. Good afternoon to all those who are in Tunganville, Tungan Village, Kuongo. I want to say good afternoon to all of you that are watching us, and that we are very happy to have you around us. So we go to our business corner this afternoon. So, Ebane, what do we sell this afternoon? What do we make? We don't want to see anybody behind a peak this afternoon. We want to make this some money.
No, we don't want to see anyone behind a peak. Of course, Binda, we're going to sell egusi this afternoon. I believe the technician is going to give us the images so that our televiewers can see exactly what we are going to sell. Of course, if you want to get into this business, you have the option to either sell the uncracked egusi, or you sell the already cracked, or you make egusi pudding. That's very good.
Okay.
I really love it.
I can see that you love it.
Exactly. I want to propose these 3 options this afternoon. If anyone has any other option, of course, they are all welcome. So if you decide to sell the uncracked egusi, we know that this is something that is pretty very expensive.
It is extremely expensive, of course.
Extremely expensive. It's not cultivated in all areas in Cameroon.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes, some time ago, it used to be. I don't know if it's due to the situation in the country. I think that the sellers in the market now are having difficulties importing it from Nigeria.
Nigeria, exactly, the Nigerian
egusi. We used to
egusi.
have the Nigerian egusi as well, which is very cheap, cheaper than that which is
cultivated in Cameroon.
In Cameroon. This is egusi. If you choose to make or sell the uncracked egusi, you can choose to buy in bags, or you choose to buy in whatever quantity that you can afford. And of course, this is another genre. Like I said, there we have different genres of egusi. There is that which is uncracked looks brown. That which is uncracked looks white, like you have it there on the screen. There's another one that is cracked but rather looks green.
That is it.
Exactly, that is it. Cracked on, it looks just like this. So that is it. Whichever you choose to sell, they are all good, but notwithstanding, they have different prices. This one is cheaper than the one that is brown and white. And so if you choose to sell this other genre, of course, like you have it cracked there, a glass of this brown or the green one that is cracked is 350 francs. And the other one, in my mother tongue, we call this esake.
This particular one.
Yes, this particular jar.
Okay.
We call it Edouard. You have to use
Use
your
your
teeth
teeth,
to
exactly.
crack, and that is it. If you have to sell the brown one that is cracked already, a cup or glass here in Bafoussam costs 700, 600 francs. It all depends on the season. And out of Bafoussam, say for example in Yaoundé, you can have it for 800 francs. Cracked egusi is very expensive, and that is why if you choose to get into this business and take out time to take off the skin, all the peels, and then you sell, you're going to make plenty of money, because you can just buy a bucket for like 5,000 francs or so for this particular white jar, not the brown.
The white.
The brown is more expensive than this white. If you buy that quantity and take out time to crack the egusi, and then you sell back to your customers.
How do you sell the uncracked if somebody wants to sell the uncracked?
If you want to sell the uncracked, of course, you can sell in cups, in glass. You can sell in glasses, you sell in cups, or in small buckets. You have these small buckets that you
3 liters?
Yes, exactly. 3 liters for about, I think it's going to be for 1,500 francs. Right now it's at 1,500 francs in the market. That is it. So if you want to get into this business, it's a very good one. You need, if you want to go, that's why if you have to sell the uncracked, you need more capital than if you want to sell it cracked, because it is possible for you to have a bucket of this for 5,000 francs and you crack and make more than 10,000 francs. But if you have to go with just a bucket of this that is cracked, you, of course, you're going to make money, but you're not going to realize very huge
benefit.
Exactly. You're not going to realize very huge profit out of it. Whichever way you choose to do it is a good one. Egusi pudding is yet another one that you can go for. You just crack egusi, you do egusi pudding, you tie the small things like that for 100 francs, and you sell to your customers with bobolo. It's a very good business as well. So, dear televiewers, that is it. If you want to get into the egusi business, it's a good one. You need capital for about 20,000 francs. I'm going to advise someone to have to reserve about 20,000 francs to start up a serious business. Start off the egusi business that is really serious. You know, our business is not a child's play. You don't just do business because you want to do it. You start with at least 20,000 francs,
particularly
and you'll be sure
egusi.
that you're going to have plenty of money. Just egusi.
Okay, Ibane, thank you for that illustration of egusi melon seeds that we just had a while ago. Miss B, I often hear that egusi is very good for men.
Really, if I were, was that a scientist, or that been able to answer
I thought
that.
I was just asking because I thought you had an
Nutritionist,
idea.
but again, I deal with the kitchen. I just want to say it's good for everybody. Maybe it could have some particular effect some men can relate to, but it's good for everybody. Why? Because lots of vitamin. Or fat, vitamin. What again? Was that? All in egusi. It's good. It's a good one.
It's even when you cook the egusi pudding, it's like meat.
Thank you. And of course, again, it's good. The oil is good. The oil in egusi is good. Even to produce, give you very good skin texture.
Oh, I thought you wanted to see extract the oil and apply on the skin.
No. You can actually do egusi oil.
Okay.
We have them. You cook food with it. It's good. That's another thing. Just like we do groundnut oil. Also want to say, we're still looking for somebody to do that. It will be very expensive.
It will be extremely expensive. You see that
very.
refined oil that is made from groundnut is expensive. It's
expensive
than the refined oil, because refined oil is red oil.
Yeah.
And then we have the refined oil, we have the mayol that everybody knows about. It's expensive more than the other one. And if somebody has to do egusi,
so that's the innovative idea we're saying this afternoon. You want to make money from egusi. When you want to do business, prepare yourself to do business. I will know that I'll sell all the chance of it if I call me egusi mistress, egusi master, because you are doing it. The reason why some of us fail in business is because we don't put ourselves in it. We don't put passion in it. We don't put, love. Anything you do with love and passion, you see results. When you do it because or for doing sake or because others are doing, forgetting. Better you go work your mother's farm, you understand? Or go consult the shrine in your village. But you do it with passion, you see results, you understand? I want to say Egusi, we're talking to somebody out there. Survivor in the heart of the city is a beautiful one there. Bane, Egusi is good, it's expensive. Yeah, lots of people consume it. Something good again about Egusi, you can dry this stuff, parcel it, send abroad. It's still the eye.
When it's dry, it doesn't have any problem.
You can still grind, you understand, produce the ground parcel. When it's dry, it's still the eye.
I thought you wanted to say fresh. I want to say more.
No. You can bottle it when it's really dry. You produce the ground. You can bottle it, you can pass it, you can send abroad. It's then more expensive now. You understand? And again, you can. So we're saying that you're selling egusi, you're selling all the genres of egusi. You even put by the side those that are dry, so you even put again by the side all made from egusi. I tell you what, before you know it, oh my God,
you've made a lot of money in egusi.
Survivor in the house.
So what are you telling somebody this afternoon who was thinking about getting into this business?
That's it. Put passion. Well, even if it's coconut, you want to say, even if it's kennel. You know, I happened to, the first I ever saw, they were selling kennel. I think it was Salon, Bafusam, and Yaoundé Douala. Something like that, Bafusam, Yaoundé.
You cracked?
Yeah. I was like, oh, what? And now when people buy this stuff and eat.
Of course, they buy and eat. Some of us are lovers of it.
Good, So I was like, well, those are people who have put passion in, you know, go get the palm nut, produce your oil, sell everything, you know, even the chaffs as firewood, you sell even the, oh my God, there's some people who know business. They sell even the can 50 francs, 100 francs. I was like, wow. So you want to do, put passion, love. Anything, business, you put passion and love, you are bound to make money. You see result. That's what we're saying this afternoon.
But this business needs a lot of money.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful one there. That's why we're saying this afternoon, a journey of 1,000 miles
begins with a step.
You go with 1,000 francs. Before you know it, if you want to start big, you will come back from scratch.
So you just start buying 1,000 each day. You crack.
Thank you.
You crack. Every day.
But it's going to take time.
It doesn't matter. You know, before you know, you have a lot of crack in us.
Do we know that we have machines to peel this stuff?
That is Nigeria. We don't even have it in Cameroon.
Why is it that we don't have it here? You can decide to bring it in. Don't make me change my mind.
No, not. You don't have to change your mind for now. Maybe the same idea you're having, somebody is already thinking about it already.
Oh my God. So we're waiting for somebody to even bring that machine that will peel.
I think that's the reason why the Nigerian egusi is much more cheaper.
Now you understand why they love egusi, afam soup, egusi soup and pounded yam, you know. Well, anyway, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Miss B. She said she wants to change her mind. She wants to stop the job she's doing now. She wants to do egusi. Oh, maybe she wants to do the two at once.
No, don't make me change my mind. What does that mean? Don't make somebody provoke. You wanna be jack of all trades.
No,
even
if you're jack of all trades, you obviously be master of one.
Of none.
You will. No, even if today you decide to get into the business of egusi, you still have to come to the TV. You don't
anyway, we're just talking. Yeah, thank you so much. We're just talking to somebody out there. If you want to be a journalist for real. You want to be, you know, a master in the business of egusi. Let them, if they've not started calling you, you understand, Mami egusi, pa egusi, pa puff puff, pa pineapple. You've not started, you understand? You know.
Say, Mami Accra.
If they've not started calling me Miss B, what's that Tori woman? All those kind of things. You've not started, prof. If you're a teacher, you understand. You've not. So that's what we're saying. Anyway, we're not going to change our mind.
So we are encouraging somebody this afternoon to engage in that business of melon seed egusi. When I say melon seed, Issa will say no. Egusi. We say egusi, everybody knows what we are talking about. So we shouldn't say melon seed. Melon seeds are for those people. If you go to the southwest region, I say melon seed. Your grandmother asks you that. You know,
they understand.
No. If you go to Banga Bakundu, you know what I was in Banga Bakundu. Those people don't know all those. You say egusi. There's even a way I have to pronounce for them.
Thank
so
God you mentioned Banga, not Boya. Boya is ours.
No, I'm not talking about Boya. I talked about the village.
Okay.
I used Banga Bakundu because I used to work farm with my aunt, my late grand aunt, and we used to work a lot of egusi we used to work with a lot, how to wash. That thing is so difficult to
Yeah, it's
handle.
difficult. That's why it's good when you buy from those who produce direct from the farm.
washing is you have to curd, you have to keep for 1 week in the farm. After you come and extract, you see.
And if you
go
buy when
wash.
they've just washed, you come and do your drying, it's cheaper.
Yeah, when they just wash, it's cheaper. But if they have to do the drying themselves, it becomes more expensive. So if you want to engage yourself in this business, why not take a car now? Because this is the period where they are getting the egusi from the farm. You go to the southwest region, go to Miss B's village. I tell you that you will buy extremely cheap. Or you go to the center region. In those areas, you will buy it extremely cheap. You come and dry it yourself, and then you do the business. You extract the oil, you crack, and you go sell. You will make your money. Be rest assured that this is the business that you will not lose for anything in the world. You have to just dry. Insofar as it's dry, it has no problem. Thank you, Ibane, for having thought about egusi this afternoon. I'm sure we've inspired somebody to be able to get into this business. Talking about egusi, I was thinking that Miss B was going to cook egusi today. So, Miss B, what do we eat?
I almost like just escaped it because, I got love for countryside meal.
Of course.
Recently, oh my God, let me adjust before I say it. Recently, I ate one kokikon. Oh my God. A kokikon was the eye, thanks to, oh my God, the hands that made that kokikon. Blessed be that mother. Our mama, of course. It was just the eye, It took me back home. It's pretty long. It's over a year. I've not eaten that, Thank you so much. Oh my God. Mama is just the eye. It just took me back to countryside meal.
Okay.
And I ate that kokikon. That was my food for the whole day.
You know, it's something that you don't really need to eat much. It's just a little and you drink water.
No, I had to finish the bowl that was given
okay.
And
when Miss B, I know you don't eat much. How did you manage?
I had to finish it. Countryside meal,
Okay.
you understand? And when I fell in bed, you know how we fall in bed when we eat this.
And then you begin to snore before you know it.
2 legs. And before you know it, there was a small sound come out.
She said there was a big sound.
Normally don't snore. But I think I was gone, you understand? Thanks to Countryside Me, oh my God, long live NGTV and all the management and staff from top to bottom. Let's just leave it like we don't want to go deep. Countryside Me, I almost went with the goosey this afternoon, but I thought of something that all the grandparents out there, you understand, grandfathers, grandmommies, we greeting them. Let's greet them.
Oh, come on, we love them. We love them. We love them so much, of course. You know, when they say my granny or my grandpa, I begin to think about them.
Yeah, we got a soft spot for them, in this plateau, you understand? And that's what I want to do, kung fu food this afternoon, and not Mrs. Salah Punjab.
Okay, it's never Punjab. I'm waiting.
This one is with huckleberry, the traditional way.
Jama.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much. I want that you
the small heads of huckleberry.
You go see it.
Okay.
That's exactly what we use it.
Okay.
Yeah. The real one, not those how they call it? Remix.
Is a remix?
There's remix. What's the other name?
The one with very
duplicate. Yes, yeah. There's a word I'm looking for. They are duplicate. Another word. Anyway, this one is the real. You understand? And it's this kind of one that once you're cooking it, the smell can extract somebody from
his house.
Because why? There's country onion there. There's bush pepper there. There's a little bit of pepper. There's a little bit of katsu kote. Yeah, a little bit of katsu kote. There's a little bit of white pepper. No obstacles. That's all this afternoon. You know how we're going to do? We just boil
dry
the
fish.
pepper. Nothing. Crayfish only.
Miss Bicha déranger.
Crayfish and palm oil. You understand?
Okay.
That's our countryside. And so the first thing we need to do, maybe we start with the corn fufu. You need to grind the corn there. You understand? Take it to the mill. Corn sieve it. You say colander sieve it. Now there's the chaff. Take part of it, you wash it, that's how we wash it there, and then you pour water on the fire, it's boiled, you divide into two. I'll Miss Bo drop a pinch of salt, her tongue is still very andronized, you understand? Okay, on behalf of our grandparents, since we're dedicating this meal to them, no pinch of salt, and this thing, the corn fufu. And when it's boiled, we put that chaff that we've washed. Let's go slowly, please. The chaff we've washed, we boil it, we cook it, you understand? When we cook, I'm sure there was an image there where we were dropping the powder corn fufu. That's in the chaff that is boiled or well cooked.
And thick, very thick.
Thick, you understand? drop your powder. Oh my God, this is pretty fast this afternoon. Is it somebody hungry over the glass? Okay, we drop the powder then, and we mix it, you know, mix it like how we saw the previous image before this one. When it's cooking, oh my God, do you see that fufu?
That fufu is very big.
That fufu is damn smooth, man. This is what we call corn fufu. Oh my God, just from the side, you just start shivering. When you've noticed it. And this is huckleberry. That's what we're talking about. You understand? The you know, sun fertilizer.
Oh, Miss B, leave that thing, that huckleberry.
This one
Please call it Jaman Jama.
Okay, thank you so much. This is the Jaman Jama. Yeah, this is the Jaman Jama we got, the real one. You just go pick it as it is. If I fix it there from the farm.
Yeah, fix that one.
And this one has, you know, those balls, those flowers are not there even. You slice if you want, Miss B will not slice.
Yeah.
As I pick
Slice.
them, I won't
Slice
slice.
either.
Just wash.
Thank you. Wash, you know, boil with your pepper. Just pat boil. In fact, let me not even call it pat boil, you know. Put it for 2 minutes. Drain the water a little. We don't need tomatoes. But some people want to put tomato. We need just the onions you saw there and this crayfish, you understand. Grind some onions, slice. You do the blending of your crayfish. Pepper just boil as you see there, and the country onion, all these things, a little bit of kasekute and a little bit of white pepper, all that is ground, and this is the stuff you've produced. Mix as it is like that on the floor. Mix everything and pour your palm oil there. Don't hit the oil. Pour it there. Everything to taste. A pinch of salt, a pinch of Maggi. Put that your pepper that you boiled. That's it there. Put on the fire to chill for 5 minutes. I didn't say 5 is maybe, but 5 is too much. 3 even or 2. Put it down. Eat it as it's raw. You see it there? It's pretty raw. The image before this one was pretty raw, and that was the corn fufu. Thank you so much. Good. And that pepper should stay there where you see it. You understand? The grandparents understand why, especially the grandmoms. You just need to press a little. You understand? You pick that spot where you did the pressing. And before you knew
I think this is Android
finished.
presentation.
Yeah, but this is countryside corn fufu and chama. You understand? Yeah. That's it. No obstacles.
You know, it's been a long time I haven't
Yeah.
eaten corn fufu and vegetable. It's been really long. But Ibana, I think you ate that during the weekend.
I'm saying that
Countryside,
I invited you and you refused to.
Oh, she said she invited me.
That kind of invitation.
Anyways, one I ate this. Thanks, Miss B, first of all, for that wonderful meal there. Though it's a bit different from what we usually have.
She ate the remix you're talking about.
Okay, yes, you talk about the remix. I had the tomatoes. You have the stuff like that, the chicken stuff that I have to mix and all of that.
Kati kati.
No, that's not the real kati kati. That's kati kati remix.
Okay.
Then kati kati, you have to like make the vegetable
Different from the
oil. No, this one is different.
Everything was mixed.
But you know, I try as much as possible to make it look like kati kati. You don't cook the oil. You just make it a bit warm. You put the chicken in there.
Did you
and
fry the
the chicken for a while in the red oil.
Did you first of all roast? You didn't get to
No.
That's not kati
kati
kati.
remix. That's my own way of doing
Yeah.
my kati kati remix. Anyways, just fry the chicken in the palm oil for a while, and then you add the other spices and you make it. Oof! Somebody loves it. Hey, happy good afternoon to you, Angel. This lady can eat this from morning to night, and she'll be like, nothing is happening.
Kati Kati remix. Thank you very much,
Kati
Miss
Kati
B. Oh, you know, it makes some people to think about so many things as concern corn fufu. That people love a lot of corn fufu. And that's been
And it's I must say that it's a very good meal for everybody. Children love it.
You
know,
just
when a
made
baby-
me, think of somebody out there in the United Arab
Exactly.
Emirates right now who will soon be back home is a lover of this meal. I'll not call names.
Exactly, you know, it's a loved meal. I love it, and so many children love it a lot. It's a kind of meal that when you cook, my daughters are going to be like, mommy, I'm going to eat again and again and again and again.
It doesn't scratch.
Until you say stop.
no. If that's the way, you know, Miss B, I'm happy because you choose this meal at exactly this time, because we have a lot of maize in the market now. We have people have taken it from the farm, and oh my God, some people are already broken their meat that's really dry. My mom was saying something that I had to go to the farm to help her do. I think Miss B, I'll import you and Ibane will go and carry. I hope that you can carry.
Of course.
Okay, she's a strong.
Don't judge a book from the cover.
I'm not judging. Oh, you know, we have to bring enough maize from the farm to be able to cook the corn fufu.
And I love when maize come fresh. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you very much, Miss B, for the meal of today. I want to dedicate it to all those who are in the northwest region of the country. You know, if you go to the northwest, you don't eat corn fufu and kati kati. That means there's a problem. You've not entered the northwest region. The same thing as if you go to the southwest and you don't eat the water fufu and arrow.
Southwest. Yeah.
If you don't eat water fufu and arrow, or you do not eat kakoko Bible, that means there's a problem. So every region has its own identity. Thank you for that meal of today. So dear televiewers, if you're just joining us, you're in the heart of the city for this 1st of July, and we just did the business, and Miss B made for us a beautiful meal. Oh my God, I loved it so much. You know, it made me to think about it because it's been a long time I haven't eaten that. So straight away we go to our health page, and we're doing something very simple for health. Today we're doing a minor cut. You know, sometimes in the course of maybe cutting the remix jaman jama.
Okay, yeah.
The remix jaman jama. We have to go through our minor cuts. You know, you just want to cut the vegetable somehow, and then before you know it, the knife has already giving you a cut. Or maybe you want to cut a watermelon. You have a minor cuts that we suffer from, of course. When you have this, the first thing you should do is, that's exactly how we have it. We have it in different part of the body. Even when you want to break firewood, you always notice maybe on the leg or in whichever part. The first thing you need to use, we hope that someone get us the image, use a king grass, what they call le roi des herbes. You squeeze it, you just squeeze it in your palms like this, in your palms, and then you apply it to the affected area, and then you tie for 5 to 10 minutes. That's the first aid you need to do at home for minor cuts. I didn't say you should have a big cut, you use king grass on it. You can equally use aloe vera. That's exactly it. You extract the juice and apply on that area. You equally use spirit. You know, most of the times when we have this, we take spirit and then we apply to stop the blood from oozing out. You can equally use salt as well, as we have it there. You apply salt. You mix salt and aloe vera juice, aloe vera gel. Sorry, you apply to it, and then you see the thing will go away. You can use. Some people will take antibiotics. That is king grass. The what is it? That's exactly what you squeeze, and then you apply on the area, and you tie for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you take it off. But when you have this, you ensure that you take antibiotics. You go to the nearest pharmacy, you buy antibiotics, and you take. You can also have some to apply on the area so that it doesn't give you cicatrice, a scar. It's very important that you do that. But when it's a big cut, a very healthy cut, please, you go to the hospital. Big as the size that I'm using now. But if it's a minor cut that we had there, you just you just take those simple home remedies, and then you will see that before you know it, you're done with it. So, Miss B, anything to art is concerned, the minor cuts that, you know, most of the time that kids that suffer from it. Say, don't touch the knife before you know it.
The blade, bottles, you know, broken bottles and many more. Even just other objects, like could be a CD in the house.
Yeah, CD. Yeah. Even when washing plates and glasses, before you know it, it's already broken.
Should, in case you do not have the king grass or all the others by your side, if you have bitter herbs, you know, behind the house, go grab it, you know, do the squeezing as well.
You know, Miss B loves a lot of grammar. She's bitter leaf. That's what she wants to say.
Yeah, we're saying that you get...
No, you said bitter herbs, so I had to.
Yeah, bitter leaves now.
She said bitter leaves now. Okay, Miss B.
We massage,
exactly,
and produce, we squeeze the water and put there before you know it.
Hurts.
It hurts, yeah.
It hurts a lot.
Okay, if it hurts, what about a spray? You have a spray in the house, you go through a minor cut.
It begins to, it chokes inside. It aches really.
Spray too is good.
Yeah, it's really good for when you have a minor cut.
If we have iodine in the house.
Okay, thank you.
Spirit also.
Thank you, Miss B. So, Ebane, as I said, most of our kids are the most affected by this. You know, when they're playing around, they pick a bottle, they even know that it's a bottle, and then they are playing with it all around. Before you know it, the child, you know, if it's raw, he'll come and say, you come and show your mother you should blow.
Exactly, and that is why sometimes we really need to be careful, especially during this holiday period. Environments need to be very, very, try as much as possible to keep a clean and neat environment, and keep dangerous objects away from children. They are very curious. At a certain age, they are very, very curious, and they want to touch whatever it is that they see, and want to try everything.
Yeah.
So you have to try as much as possible to hide. I mean, I'm going to use the word hide those dangerous objects from them, because you know there's one time that somebody one of my grandparents visited, and my little girl, as small as she was at time, she picked up a shaving wick and shaved part of her hair. you know the hair that I have so suffered to care for. You know, I had to take out time to always clean the hair, make sure that I make some beautiful styles for her to look so cute that time. And then she picked it up and then just had to start shaving, You know, before I got into the room, I was like, Jesus, what the heck is this? I had to go take her over, cut the entire hair, ensure that she's not she didn't wound herself and all of that. So we really have to be very careful.
You know, it made me think
and
about
even sometimes the people you have around you, because I must say that situation wasn't because the things were actually left carelessly, but because someone who probably did not have an idea that children are supposed to go.
Maybe she saw the person doing it, so
exactly.
she had to try.
She had to try as well. So we have to be very careful. And so even if you have visitors at home, it's always advisable that you let them understand that there are some things that they're not supposed to keep close to those very little ones who do not have that intelligence, that are not supposed to touch some things.
Exactly. Someone is already telling us that we have to get out of here. So, Miss B, sure we have subsequent programs?
We do have subsequent programs, but again, before we say ciao, just remind us, I think some time ago we did something was somehow silly here, but it was pretty important. Benedict, you know, was that paper drawing?
A paper, a dress.
For we're like giving questioning to all the parents as far as holidays. And recently, I think in our newscast we did something on home management and
Kit management.
Kids management and
during these holidays.
good and home running.
Home running.
A beautiful testimony over the weekend. Kids, you know, parents were out, one in church, the other in the market. You know, they left children. They are 6 and 111. They went for adventure, you understand? Turn on the gas, you know, turn on everything, open up the bottle, and they finish a box of mash, striking. God being who he is, I don't know how come none of the sticks ever picked fire. And the mother came back, you know, the gas bottle was open, gas itself, you know, all the, you know, buttons were turned on, the whole house was smelling, all the box match, you know, all the sticks were all down, you know, they've tried, I don't know what happened, it wasn't wet, no. That's the testimony God gave, my counselor gave me over the weekend in the program, in the marriage, and I was like, there's some things we do here in the heart of the city, it may look silly, but these are city realities.
Exactly.
And when we talked about parents, I wish we do that for us again tomorrow. We had that drawing here. Keep the children. Maybe if they had that, they wouldn't have gone for adventure. What we did to him.
Exactly.
And the parents, like, they were like, what were you struggling to cook? No answer. You see how the devil works, you understand, in mysterious or mischievous way. And so this was mischief they were carrying out. And just to say that, please, let's be wise. Let's caution the kids. Let's keep them busy in drawings, you know, in front of give a child a laptop, let him destroy it, buy another one. It's teaching. Time saves time. And so keep the children busy. Just a reminder, maybe tomorrow we come back with our
little drawing, exactly.
Caricature we had last time.
But then you bring yours for us.
I'm going to make a bigger one.
Yeah, let's really let them have something to keep them busy. These are holidays. Let them not, you know, try to do adventure, carry out mischief in the house before we know it. And thank God for my counselor who was here on Saturday, Mr. Mike, who was even celebrating his 7th year in marriage. Counselor Mike, one must say thanks be to God. That would have been another horror or saga here in the town of Bafoussam, just by us. And so please watch the children this period. Don't keep them idle. Let your eye, please. And I was like, lock up the gas bottles and many more. This is a holiday period. They are no more in schools and In the heart of the city, we were just talking city happenings. Subsequent programs, Monday, of course, Kaidespo. A bit before that, we have
Plagiary.
That's Plagiary. And the Kaidespo, Lingua newscast at 7:30. And a broadcast up in the heart of the city from 10:30 in the night. That's all.
And concerning Kaye Sport, Nicodem Titan will talk, of course, about the Cameroon Cup, the Cup of Cameroon that took place yesterday. And the Indomitables, like, you know how people consider the match on Saturday, that was a failure. So,
No, it wasn't.
Thank you all for having been part of this program.
Thank you very much, Binda, for having me. And thanks to our televiewers for being there. Of course, Ms. V has said it, our parents, you need to be very careful. Sometimes if you have a locker, it's preferable to put these gas bottles in that locker and key it. And then when you leave the house, you go, because I have the same situation like that. And good thing for me, I always make sure that I lock it up and hand put the key somewhere on the wall so that she can't get there. But since she has access to the gas plate, she's
open up the
like,
bottom. This one, they had to put the chair and climb.
That I had to get in there. She had already turned it on. I immediately I turned on the gas bottle. Hopefully, we were like. I had to first of all close it and then had to call everybody. Straight line, stand there. The day I see you in this kitchen touching anything again, you know, sometimes it's good to be strict on
It's very strict.
Make sure you tell them the truth. It is very, very dangerous.
Thank you, Ebane. Thank you, Ms. B, for having been part of this program this afternoon. Thanks to all our televiewers for having watched and listened keenly. Parents, please take very good care of your kids this holiday in particular. We do not want to hear that the children were left on their own and burned down all the house and they too lost their lives. Please, we have to occupy our kids with different things, please. It is very, very important. See you tomorrow for yet another edition of In the Heart of the City. But till then, stay tuned to the program on NGTV.